Yikes. Y'all need to pick a lane, stay it, and be quiet. Once you make up your mind, 1 minute you're independent, no one can tell you anything. Then the next you want a provider. Like, are y'all okay? And in case y'all are new here, I'm a narcissistic abuse relationship recovery coach. So let's talk about it. Are you okay? I think the question is, are you okay? Because what lane exactly do y'all want us to stay in? Because I'm a bit confused. Y'all say y'all want an independent woman because y'all don't want someone chasing gold that y'all don't have. But when we say we're independent women, y'all say we need to pick a lane and stay in it. So I'm really confused, because at the end of the day, there is not a single modern man who isn't making probably more than $200,000 a year that can actually be a provider to someone aside from themselves. Have y'all not seen the economy? Have y'all not seen how expensive groceries are? Have y'all tried to buy bananas lately? So when we say we want a provider, oftentimes we're talking more than just money. Providing for someone is more than providing financial support. It's about providing emotional support, physical safety, psychological support. That's what a provider does. Your deep-rooted insecurities around the fact that your papa used to have to take care of your Meemaw, and papa used to have to provide for Meemaw because Meemaw didn't actually have any freedom as a woman. Right? To put it into perspective, my mom was born in 1959. Women weren't allowed to have credit cards until 1974. Many women were allowed to have bank accounts in the United States in the 1960s, but they weren't granted a lot of freedom, and there was a lot of pushback on getting their own checking accounts until the Equal Credit Opportunity Act passed in 1974, aka when women start getting credit cards. So the root issue is that y'all don't like the fact that women are being vocal about their independence. Y'all don't like the fact that in this day and age, women make more money than men. Y'all don't like the fact that women have the ability to be more independent than men do, and it's eating y'all up because your mom and your Meemaw weren't afforded those same abilities to do so when you were growing up, especially if you were a son of a boy mom. But the fact that we have music now that adequately represents the independence of women from artists like Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla and Nicki Minaj and Lotto and Flo Milli, etc., y'all hate it being flaunted in your face. When I say I want a provider, what I mean is I want someone who is going to have the ability and the emotional intelligence to provide me a safe space physically, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically. Someone that is going to help out with the bills. And someone that is going to do what they said that they were going to do. And someone that is upholding their end of the terms that we came to that work for me and my husband in our relationship. That's what women say when we say we want a provider, okay? I'm an independent woman. I will always be an independent woman. There's nothing that will ever put me in a position to where I cannot be an independent woman. Bills is always going to be paid. I think the bigger issue is that when y'all get into a relationship with women who are independent, and you do things that cause them to speak up about the treatment that they're receiving, to be vocal about their unhappiness in relationships, and by them saying to you out loud, I don't need you, but I want you, that's an ego check for you. Maybe you should unpack the issues you have with women. Maybe you should unpack the issues that you have internally over the fact that you're taking out your anger, frustration, and lack of ability to control your own emotions out on women because your father did keep up the end of their bargain like they said they were going to do with your mother. So do we have any other questions, or are we good? Okay, thank you.